Life has a way of throwing us into chaos when we least expect it. A sudden loss, a failure, a betrayal, it can feel like the ground beneath us is crumbling. But what if you could stay unshaken, no matter what life throws your way? What if, in the middle of the storm, you found your greatest strength? The Stoics believed that this was not only possible, but essential. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor who faced war, plague, and political betrayal, wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This is where we begin, with the understanding that strength doesn't come from controlling the chaos, it comes from controlling yourself within it. Imagine you're standing in a hurricane. The winds are howling, and debris is flying, but there's a calm center, the eye of the storm. That's where you want to be. It's not about avoiding the storm, it's about finding your calm within it. The first step is acceptance. The Stoics taught that resisting reality only creates suffering. Epictetus put it plainly, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. When life falls apart, most people waste energy asking, "Why me?" But the Stoic mindset shifts the question to, "What can I do now?" Take a moment to think about this. The next time something goes wrong, pause. Instead of reacting, breathe and ask yourself, what's in my control right now? This simple question is a lifeline in the chaos. If this insight resonates with you, take a moment to hit the like button and subscribe to The Inner Gold. This channel is dedicated to helping you uncover your inner strength and navigate life's challenges with clarity and resilience. As we move forward, remember this: staying unshaken begins with the mind. It's not about fighting the storm, it's about becoming the calm in its center. And this is only the beginning. Together, we'll dive deeper into how you can master your inner world, even when everything around you feels out of control. Once you've embraced acceptance, the next step is reframing your perspective. The Stoics were masters at this. They didn't just see obstacles as setbacks, they saw them as opportunities to grow stronger. Marcus Aurelius captured this perfectly when he wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Think about this for a moment. When something goes wrong, our instinct is to see it as a barrier, something preventing us from reaching our goals. But what if you looked at that same obstacle and asked, "How can this help me?" This shift in perspective changes everything. For example, imagine losing your job. The immediate reaction might be fear or frustration. But reframing could turn that moment into a chance to explore a new career path, develop skills you've always wanted to learn, or even rethink what truly matters to you. The obstacle becomes the way forward. Epictetus taught that we suffer not from the events in our lives, but from how we interpret them. This is where your power lies, not in changing what happens, but in changing how you see it. The Stoics saw every challenge as a test, an opportunity to practice courage, patience, and wisdom. Here's an exercise you can try. Think about a current challenge in your life. Write down what's happening and how it makes you feel. Then ask yourself, what's the opportunity here? How can I grow from this? You'll find that even the hardest situations carry hidden lessons. If this idea resonates with you, take a moment to like this video and subscribe to The Inner Gold. By joining this community, you're taking the first step toward mastering the Stoic mindset and transforming your challenges into opportunities. Remember, staying unshaken isn't about avoiding obstacles. It's about learning to see them differently. As we continue, we'll explore how to anchor yourself in the present moment and draw strength from the here and now, even when life feels overwhelming. Now that you've learned to reframe challenges as opportunities, the next step is to anchor yourself in the present moment. This is where true inner strength resides, not in the past, which is gone, or the future, which hasn't arrived, but in the here and now. The Stoics understood this deeply. Seneca wrote, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." How often do we torment ourselves over things that might happen or replay past mistakes in our minds, over and over again? These thoughts pull us away from the only moment we can truly control, the present. Imagine you're standing in a river. The current is strong, and if you focus too much on what's upstream or downstream, you lose your balance. But when you focus on the step you're taking right now, you find your footing. This is the practice of grounding yourself in the present. Here's how you can do it. When you feel overwhelmed by chaos, pause. Take a deep breath. Notice your surroundings. Focus on what you can do in this exact moment to move forward. It doesn't have to be a big action. It could be as simple as writing down your thoughts, taking a walk, or drinking a glass of water. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself constantly to stick with the situation at hand. This doesn't mean ignoring your responsibilities or long-term goals. It means breaking them down into manageable steps and focusing on what's right in front of you. Try this the next time you feel paralyzed by uncertainty. Instead of letting your mind spiral into the what-ifs, ask yourself, what's the next right thing I can do right now? This small shift in focus can bring clarity and calm to even the most chaotic situations. If this practice resonates with you, now is the perfect moment to like this video and subscribe to the Inner Gold. By doing so, you're committing to finding strength in the present and reclaiming your power, one moment at a time. Staying unshaken isn't about controlling every aspect of life. It's about mastering this moment right now. And in the final part of this journey, we'll explore how resilience can transform even the hardest times into the foundation for lasting strength. Resilience is the final key to staying unshaken when life falls apart. But resilience isn't just about enduring challenges, it's about transforming them. The Stoics believed that adversity wasn't something to fear, but something to embrace. Seneca said it best, "Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body." Think of resilience like a muscle. Every time you face a challenge, you have two choices: let it break you or let it build you. The Stoics always chose the latter. For them, every hardship was a chance to practice courage, patience, and wisdom. One of the most powerful tools the Stoics used to build resilience was premeditatio malorum, or the premeditation of evils. This practice involved imagining the worst-case scenario, not to dwell in negativity, but to prepare the mind for anything. By facing their fears mentally, they were ready to meet them calmly when they arrived. You can try this too. Think about a fear or challenge that's been weighing on you. Imagine the worst outcome. Now, ask yourself, if this happened, how would I handle it? What steps would I take? You'll often find that the fear is greater than the reality. And when you know you can handle the worst, nothing can shake you. Resilience also comes from gratitude. The Stoics understood that even in the darkest times, there's something to be thankful for. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love." Gratitude shifts your focus from what's wrong to what's still good, giving you strength to face the challenges ahead. Now, let me ask you, what's one hardship in your life that, looking back, made you stronger? Take a moment to reflect on that. It's proof that you're already resilient, that you've already faced storms and come out stronger on the other side. If this journey has inspired you, take a moment to like this video and subscribe to The Inner Gold. Together, we'll continue exploring the timeless wisdom that helps us thrive in life's toughest moments. Let's close with one final thought from Marcus Aurelius. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Staying unshaken doesn't mean life gets easier. It means you get stronger. The chaos may come, but with these tools, you'll stand tall, calm, resilient, and unbreakable. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Together, let's continue this journey toward uncovering your inner gold.